Everybody. Well, I just did a review about Rob Zombies 1. Now I'm gonna do a review about Rob Zombies 2. First, I need a drink. It's so Jamie. So Jamie is, going to the hospital, getting work. She's looking awful. The first 20 minutes are pretty cool, in my opinion. The hospital scene, Michael getting in there, when he's standing in the rain, he tips his head like this and the hair falls down. It's a cool scene. But then, of course, it's all just a dream. Okay. Michael survived. So how did he survive? Well, he didn't have his head blown off. Like I said, he was point blank range shot with a Colt Python, a hand cannon. And the only thing that was missing is a piece of his mask and a little bit of his scar tissue. That's it. Now, the coroner has an accident because there's a cow on the road, and one of the guys is that survived, the other is already dead. He's saying, fuck, 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 Rob Zombie style. Fuck, 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 fuckity, fuck, 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 fuckity, fuck, fuck it again. Eventually, how Michael Myers comes back alive, how he kills this guy, he takes a shard of glass, he saws his head off, pretty gruesome kills. Listen, it's Laurie Strode trying to go through life. She's been adopted by Chief Brackett. Annie's still alive. Annie's her trying to be her spiritual guidance in some way, because she's also a survivor, but she's strong. I mean, you really want her to live in this movie. You really want her to live in this movie. That's because Laurie is such a bitch. Also played again by Scar Taylor Compton, Daniel Harris, Brad Dourif, what's his name? That came back, the WWE wrestler from Taylor Maine or something. That was in the first one. To the 6'1" mountain giant. I mean, she's such a bitch. Malcolm McDowell as Loomis, and here is okay. So this arc is Michael is a hobo having no mask on. You see more of his face than of his mask, because his mask is half destroyed. His motivation in life is following a white horse with a white lady, which is apparently his mom. Sherry Moon Zombie has to be in the fucking movie again. Then apparently she somewhat guides him to Laurie, and under the way, he kills a few people, pretty vicious kills, like just stomping a head flat. Kills. I can't remember all the kills anymore, but they're pretty vicious. Annie's kill, I think she gets knifed. It's the saddest kill, and I have to say, Brad Dourif, his performance in this is really, really good. But Brad Dourif is a good actor. Daniel Harris depends. If it's in Hatchet, if it's in this movie, yeah. But the fact that, and even that stupid white horse, the fact that he's a hobo, the fact that in one of the theatrical or the Rob Zombie's cut, he speaks and says to Loomis, "Doll, doll." He says in that sort of way. So he speaks, okay. But even that, because it's a different it's a different Michael. He's a human Michael, although he survived a hand cannon blast to the face. But okay, he's a human Michael. Dr. Loomis, what they did with Dr. Loomis is for me unforgivable. Donald Pleasance made it's like Quint from Jaws. It's like Ahab from Moby Dick. It's such a classic figure, and what they made from this guy, the grade A douchebag that wants to fuck little girls because he's rich now and he has a book, he's written books now, and he only cares about himself. In all the movies, he doesn't care about himself. On the contrary, the fact that what they did with him is just, oh. And Laurie, like I said, she's constantly being aggressive towards Annie and the chief, and she's not grateful, and she's being a fucking bitch, and you really want her to die. You really want her to die. So at the end, I'll spoil it because I don't give a shit. Give a shite. I mean, at the end, yeah, Loomis wants to make one great sacrifice. He sees this on the news that they cornered Michael Myers, and there's a girl in there, which is Laurie Strode, and he has the white horse and of course the white lady in the same shack, and she's giving him instructions and things to do, what he has to do. What I gather is he has to kill her to become this member of this white horse, and yeah, and they become a family again or something like that. Loomis comes in to save the day. He doesn't, and then you have one kill where he dies vicious, and that's the one I really like, where he's sort of in this sort of weed grinder and really fucking piece of shit up. And then you have the one where I think he just stabs him and so and eventually Laurie Strode wanders outside, Brackett angry as fuck with his entire police deputy team and the state police. Get away from him, get that son of a bitch out here, get away from him. And of course, I think he comes outside to kill Loomis, or she is thrown outside. I don't remember anymore, I really don't, but I know he's shot down 100 bullets. Now, this time, just normal bullets, not hand cannon bullets. He's shot in his body and such, and he's dead. And in the ending, we see a Laurie Strode in this mental jacket, laughing eerily, and she sees a white horse with the white lady, and of course, young white clothed Michaels coming after her. So, you know, they're a family again. Whoop de fucking do. This movie is bad. This movie is... I do not recommend it. I'm not, you know, I'm not sure if I would recommend it if you're really a Halloween fan, you want to see them all, then yeah, go see them. There are a few great scenes of Brad Dourif and Daniel Harris in there. But if you are, I mean, if you like that Michael that talks, that looks like a hobo, that has most of his face not covered, if you like that new, it's a new direction. That's true, and that's the only positive thing that I can say. It's a new direction, and like I said, a few good scenes, but for the rest of this movie is dog shite. I mean, what Rob Zombie did, he tried to do something different, and respect him for that. But he just made dog shit. And if you put a dog shit in a microwave oven, it spatters all over the place, and that's what happens with this movie. Basically, it's splatter all over the place. It's dog shit in a microwave. So, see, thumbs down,